What's happening? So my mom works at the local school as a classroom assistant, and they're doing this thing for the sports day. It's like a digital online sports day. They all submit a 15-second clip doing some sort of sport. So she messaged me and she was like, do you think we could do something funny? I got nothing better to do apparently than to film stupid videos for my mom. So she's asked me if we could do something funny for this video thing, and I was like, well, we could do a bit with cricket. I know what the rest of the staff in the school will do, and it'll be something completely dog eggs. Being South African, we're all big cricket fans. So I've got a cricket bat in my bag and a ball, and I'm going around to her house, and we're gonna film a very over-the-top video about her playing cricket in the garden, and try to make, basically I'm gonna just make the most ridiculously over-the-top video for her. Kinda so she gets something really entertaining, and also so I can just dick around with my cameras and a bit of fun. So that's where we're going, and that's what we're gonna do. Just a man pushing a lawnmower down the street. No, this is not it. This is not the video. This is not how it will start. In her pajamas. Be round at 1, said I. Be ready, said she. Not ready, not ready. Get into hair and makeup. Right. So this is the location. It's a back garden. There's nothing much more to it than that. Where's the table and chairs gone?
Out of the way.
We need them in this shot.
Please. Well, I was going to put teddy bears all there as your audience with the crowd.
Okay, hold on. I asked specifically for a table and chairs. She's removed them. She's going to put teddy bears there for an audience. This is not how this... I feel like the briefing wasn't good enough. Maybe that's on me for not briefing correctly. Okay, here's the idea. That's what I was thinking was the last...
That little table.
Yeah.
With the 2 chairs with it, that would probably look better. The big green one looks so ugly.
Yeah, maybe a more dainty table. What the idea is basically that we're going to get my mum to do all parts of a game of cricket. So she's going to walk out of there like a South African cricketer called Brian McMillan, swinging a bat. Then she's going to bowl the ball from one side, probably that side, to herself. She's going to hit the ball, and then she's going to smash the ball into her own self, drinking a cup of tea. And that's effectively how it's going to end. Sounds simple. The point is, how can we overcomplicate it with loads of camera angles and techniques? No, say that again. Yeah, go on. I'm not recording. I'm not recording.
I was practicing catching, so I was
Okay.
sitting having a cup of tea and Dad was throwing it and I was sticking my hand up to catch it.
Okay.
Try and look natural.
She thinks the shot's gonna be her cat. The ball has to hit you
Oh, all right.
and like knock tea everywhere. This is what he's listening to in his garage. It's the Lion King soundtrack. It couldn't be any more generic African music for the South African people to be listening to. I have to be in the garage. The garage is my station because we're still not allowed to go into people's houses. So we have to film everything from a bit of a distance, which will make this a bit more interesting. Shooting while social distancing. Shooting on Sony a7iii 50mm 1.8 and a 16mm Sigma lens with a variable ND on that. That's it really. I'm going to shoot it all handheld. And the shots are pretty simple. It's 15-second video that she needs, so it's going to be like a shot a second, which does sound like a lot, but it's not really. Just walk in, and the first shot's going to see you walk into shot and sit down, and the first thing you want to do is grab a pad. So 3, 2, 1, pick them up. Thank you. Okay, 2, 1, go. You're gonna have to ninja walk through her, not her, through there. She's gonna be walking behind me, and the first shot's gonna be like coming down out of this corridor bit. Okay, do that one more time. Sweet. 2, 1, go. My dad is throwing the ball very badly, and my mom is hitting the ball very badly. I played a lot of cricket as a kid. I was very good at it. My dad played a bit of club cricket here, so we could have some father-son time. Generally though, both of them are shit at cricket. Okay, let's do that again, but harder. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Happening here, right? Because my dad comes from a creative industry, so I'm the director of photography. What we've got here, right, is a micromanager. Is the creative director. That's what's happening. Talent. Wow. Talent again. Take a step forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go. Nice.
Is that...
That's good. Just the one arm. Just the one arm required for that bowling. Just the one. Never worry about it. Literally my whole life is spent with her going, you're not bowling right, you're not doing that right. And now... Nice. That was actually good. I like that.
Jack,
That was
leave
decent. The final shot is going to be the bit where... Oh, hold on. Bring that top out with you first, because we need to do the 2 reactions of you going like that. Yeah, we need a bowler and a fielder one, right? So this shot basically what is the last shot we have to set up is Mom's playing 4 characters here. She's got the bowler, the batter, the fielder, and an old fragile woman having a cup of tea. She's gonna bowl the ball to herself, hit the ball into herself having a cup of tea. So we're gonna put a table up here, put a cup with some cold tea in it. No old women were hurt in the making of this video. Throw a tennis ball at her, effectively. That's the bit I wanted to do. I was like, you sit down there, I'm just gonna throw a tennis ball at her while she's sitting. So that's the plan when she comes down. I'm gonna need you to throw the cup. Not throw it up, like have one shot at this, right?
Do Mum's actions first.
1.
Luckily.
Go. Yeah, perfect. That's it. Clean up crew. Okay. Yeah, that's great. 4. Yeah. Hit past you. You've gone. Oh shit. Alright. Give me a second because everything's
ball's
black on this
coming at
camera.
me.
Hold on. Hold on. Send in the micromanagers.
Imagine if he was recording.
So you've bowled hard.
That didn't feel good.
You need to move at real speed. Just go like actually shot. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. That's the shots that we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have to piece that together in editing speed. Thanks very much. Great acting. Creative director's gone home. I'll call it. Will I? That's a wrap. That's a wrap. He's away. Alright, so I got everything filmed that I wanted to. This whole video is completely ridiculous and completely unnecessary and over the top. I wanted to do this so we could put out a really ridiculous video. I just imagined everyone submitting their videos and them all being very typical self-filmed nonsense, and then just Kate's in the middle there, just looking ridiculous. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna drop into Final Cut Pro, where I'm just gonna build a really simple linear timeline. There's nothing really over complex here. Everything's storyboarded in my head. I know the shots I just filmed. It's a pretty simple, straightforward edit. So I'm just going through, grabbing all the shots that I want. Normally I'd go through and favorite these, but I'm just gonna go through in and out, point them, and drop them onto this main timeline. There'll be more levels in the audio here than there will be in video. Once I've got the main story built, I'm just going to go through and tidy up each of the clips, trimming them down as tightly as I can. I'm building up about a 45-second to 1 minute edit here, nothing more than a minute. I want to create a longer version because I filmed some extra clips, and then I'll condense down a 15-second. As far as sounds go here, I'm just bouncing onto Epidemic Sound. I have a monthly subscription with Epidemic, and they got loads of sound effects that are pretty useful. Some are really obvious. Sometimes you have to go for other weird noises. I've got like chain drags and stuff for some of the cricket bat noises, some Velcro pad stuff, and I'm going through here and just dropping all the sound in as I go. Now, this isn't necessarily the best way to do it if you've got a big project with a lot of sound design, but for these shorter, small things, I just kind of get the sound as I go and work out which ones I need. Trying to get the right sounds in without overcomplicating it. I'm doing a few like heartbeats, some breaths, a few swooshes, some taps, some walking on grass, and of course, the breaking of the glass. Getting kind of messy here below this main timeline, but it's there. I'm going to drop in one bass correction across the entire thing, and I'm going to do a very simple, like cyan, magenta kind of thing. Nothing over the top. Really, really simple grade. I shot this all on the a7 III, no picture profile in autumn leaves, creative style. So there's minimal grading that needs that. And again, this is for my mom for her school. Let's not overcomplicate it. Once I've done that,
I'm just going to compound clip this entire thing. One big clip, I'm going to drop it in here, and I'm going to keep the music and the ambient noise in the background separate. And then I'm basically just going to go through this and just butcher it. I'm just going to chop it all out and get it all down to 15 seconds. The video's done, complete. It's completely ridiculous, as I expected. It's a 15-second video for my mom to submit to the school, but it was a good laugh to make, and hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to let you watch it now. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Take it easy.